What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Evolving United. We are on episode number 173. Hope you guys are all doing well. And sadly, we didn't have a video yesterday on Evolving United because I came to record an episode and the game was basically down all day on Wednesday. I'm here now Thursday at about 2:45. And we're going to... I don't really know what to do for this video. Obviously, we've still got to qualify for champs, so we may have a game or two for that one. We've got a new evolution to look at, and also, do you know what? Let's start with the Evo, right? Let's start with the evolution. So before we go back to the evolution from last night, there is some things I've been doing on the account. So I've put fullback on Luke Shaw. We just got to play one game and it's done. Bruno, I've given holding plus. Again, just got to play a game with him and it's done. And Ronaldo, I've given rapid, technical, and long ball as regular play styles. And he will look like this. What I'm really tempted to do for a playstyle plus, I'm tempted to give him the finesse shot +1. I think that'd be really nice. Power shot's a bit meh. Aerial's a nice one to have. I mean, a low driven would be so nice. Or a press proven would be really nice. Even a bruiser for Ronaldo would be so legit. Or we may even upgrade technical dribble to gold. We'll see. But definitely finesse shot, I think, is the way to go with him. Probably just going to do them off camera. I'll make Bruno the active Evo now. Reason I've given Luke Shaw fullback is just because right now, at least, my best left back option is, well, it's Malacia. But other than that, there isn't really great options. Delo's okay there, but he's just better suited to that right-hand side. And yeah, that's about it, really. I'm not that keen on the Mazraoui card we've got. But hopefully, with further evolutions, he'll improve. Who knows? Now, the new Evo is Marathon Man. Now, be honest, I went on to foot.gg last night just to see what sort of options there were. And there's a couple that are definitely not in the club. But I haven't seen any options that are in the club already. So we're going to be looking at this for the first time. And straight off the bat, Casemiro fits in. Would you look at that? One thing I said he needed was pace. And guess what? He's going to be getting that. Good pace, good shooting, okay shooting. He still needs a bump. Good passing, good dribbling. Again, it's okay. Good defending, good physical. Oh, that's quite nice, actually. Because we can also give him the other Evo. We have also got Kobe Mainu. Oh. Now, hold on a second. Good pace, great shooting. When you actually look at attack positioning and finishing, really, really nice. Really solid passing. Dribbling's a bit of a... I'll be honest, dribbling's probably lacking a little bit nowadays, but it's not terrible, it's just not great. You want to boost them reactions up, probably the agility, ball control. We'll have to look at what chem style for him. Great defending, great physical, some solid play styles. Probably lacking again slightly if I'm honest. But it's a nice card for Mainu. Technically speaking, I could put this Fred in and he would be good, but he's apparently going to get a team of the season card, so probably not worth it. Probably not worth it. McTominay would fit in. What about Dan Gore? Does he fit? Oh, he does. Okay, what are we saying here then? 92 overall. It's a shame this doesn't give a dribbling boost. I mean, the defending stats are mental. Physically, I love the fact that he's got 99 aggression. Good pace. 4-star, 4-star. It's all right. I still think the best option is probably Casemiro. Anyone else? I mean, Nick Powell fits in. I bet he looks bonkers. Not really. But it's all right. Yeah, it's not that great. It's not that great. I think it's probably Casemiro. As much as I would love to do that Kobe Mainu, I think Casemiro is probably the stronger card out of the two. Okay, so choices are either going to be Casemiro. I mean, you can do Scott McTominay, but again, if he doesn't get a TOTS card, I would be beyond shocked. Like, he's done unbelievable out in Serie A. Now, we can make this Casemiro 5-star, 5-star as well. DM and centre mid. What I need to ask myself before we go and pump a load of coins into him, is he going to play? Because realistically, 78 agility, 76 dribbling, okay shooting, nothing special, right? It's average at best. Really good pace, really good passing, defending and physical. I don't know. The other option that I knew fits in, and I think he looks good, is actually Roy Keane. And he'd be the main one that I was looking at if I was to do it. So you'll see here, Roy Keane fits in. And there's some things that I really like about this card, and some things that I don't like about this card. And again, it's the same issue as Casemiro. No dribbling boost. So 81 dribbling for this stage of the game is horrific. Right? And it's the same with Casemiro. He's only got 82. However, great pace, great passing, great defending and physical. If he had DM as an option, and again, sadly, this doesn't give DM, I think he'd be decent. 4-star weak foot, all right, only 3-star skill moves, but as that outer centre mid role that we use, I don't think. See, that a 94 rated DM. EA, man, just do it. Just give him DM, I beg. Footbin saying an artist. What's an artist? See, even like that, it's not. It's better, but it's still not great. Like 78 balance. To be real, 86s and 87s in like agility, ball control and dribbling is still well below par for this stage of the game. Brilliant defending. Defensive awareness is quite low though. I really don't know with him. The other player, while I remember, I want to check a price of, is Russo, who's down to 275. I think, let's head back over to FC25. I don't know, is the honest truth. We've still got this bend it like deck. So what does Miney go up to? Oh, now hang on. Kobe would go up to a 90. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. I'm going to go and work my magic, guys, and see if we can do a double or maybe even triple Evo with Kobe Mainu. And I'll be right back. All right, guys. Sadly, there was no way of getting that Mainu into both of them Evos, which is a bit of a shame. He just had I think, one too many dribbling. I'm looking at some other options. And the only other card is Bastian Schweinsteiger. Now, I don't know at the same time because, again, the dribbling's a little bit average. You're going to stick an engine on him, aren't you? And that improves it. But great pace, okay shooting, good shooting from range, good passing, good dribbling, good defending and physical. Like, it's a solid card. My issue is he's going to cost like a total of 300,000 coins, which, don't get me wrong, we're on 234 right now. So we can get there. I just don't know that it's worth it. But there is some good cards. I just wish it's like it's missing that last little bit, you know, just them. If it boosts the dribbling up, I think it would have been so much better. Yeah, I just don't know with this one, not going to lie. Let's head back to FC then. All right, guys, sadly, the rest of this video is going to be post-commed because OBS has been a little bit shocking lately, I'm not going to lie. So I have recorded the whole of this video, as you can see, talking away, and to everything I could see on my recording software, all the audio is being picked up normal. But I've gone to edit the video this morning, and for some reason, OBS has just not really recorded me at all, which is quite annoying. It's recorded the intro to the video, which you've just seen, but this clip and then the clip that I recorded for 6 PM, they have literally, it's not picked up my microphone at all. So yeah, quite frustrating, not going to lie. So we're going to have to post-com this one. I've been doing a bit of research and I think there's one, I think I know what the issue now is. So basically this microphone, for those who don't know, I've got a Shure MV6 microphone. It's their USB-C mic, basically. And I've had it for maybe about a week and a half. And basically what happens is you set it up through the Shure app. By the way, you're just going to see some packs and stuff in the background. There is gameplay as well, don't worry. We try and qualify for champs again, which we'll come on to shortly. Yeah, basically you set the microphone up through Shure's app first, which is how you add in some cool features and things like that and make the mic sound quite good. Then you add it into OBS after. Well, I think from the sort of a little bit of research I've done so far, the Shure app, whilst it's good for like improving mic quality and things like that, the actual communication side with OBS seems a little bit iffy, should we say. I think that's the case. So I might have to just forget the Shure app and set the whole mic up again just for OBS. Anyway, you guys don't want to hear about that. You don't want to hear about that. I'm just frustrated because as a viewer, I always prefer live comm, which I've done, obviously. But B, I'm creating more work for myself, or this is creating more work for myself. So it's quite annoying at the same time. But we're here, we live and learn. Now that we know there's an issue, we can actually try and correct it. So yeah. Moving on then, and where should we start? Let's start with the Man United game, shall we? This is probably the perfect time actually to talk about it, because I'm not holding anyone's time up. The video's still going on in the background. You know, yeah, I think this is probably the perfect opportunity. So we played Bilbao last night in the second leg, and I have to say, I think there was a bit of a meltdown from certain sections of the media, the fan base, for the first, 70 minutes of that game? 65 minutes? And to a degree, I get it, right? We wasn't good. I'm not saying that. But, and think about this before leaving me a comment or, whatever you want to do. Can you honestly tell me how many saves Andre Onana had to make in the first 70 minutes? Because to me, I thought about it and I thought, it's not like they've been peppering our goal, is it? Yes, okay, we had some iffy moments on the ball. We had some, poor free kicks given away and things like that. But realistically, all their shots were from outside the box. I think we felt more nervous because of the 1-0 lead, which, let's be honest, there's two mistakes in that goal. Maguire, who's been brilliant for us, made a mistake. And for me, Onana made a mistake. He should be saving that. Why he decided to go with two hands rather than one was a bit of a mystery to me. Don't get that. And everyone was saying the same thing. So if we're all seeing it, how can a professional goalkeeper at the top level of the game not sort of work out that, Bit weird. But look, it is what it is. We're in the final. And I have to shout out a couple of players. Mason Mount. I mean, flipping out. This guy was constantly done, right? He was injured all the time. We've not really seen anything good from Mason. Not good enough, at least, since he's arrived at Man United. And I couldn't actually believe, this still did surprise me, they were his first goals at Old Trafford for Manchester United. And I thought that was crazy, right? I really did think that was crazy. But the first goal was absolutely brilliant. It's unbelievable play from Lenny Yoro. And then it's a really nice finish from Mason Mount. And can I just say, Lenny Yoro as well. Oh my God. This kid, whenever I watch him, he looks better and better with every game. And honestly, his ability to take the ball and just run it up the pitch, and it just looks so natural to him, right? Bear in mind, the guy's like, 6'3", 6'4". He's a monster, but at the same time, just absolute bags of potential. So excited to see how his development goes, because I think you could even say in his first season, he's actually developed quite a lot since the very start. I know he had the injury, but you can see as the season's gone on, he's got more confident, and I think his abilities have shone a lot more. So yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to Mason Mount. Luke Shaw, I mean, man, I was a massive fan of Luke Shaw, but I think he's got to go at some point. We just got to get to the end of the season, right? We need to get to the end of the season. We need to make sure we win this final, because we're playing Spurs in the final, which I'll come on to in a minute. Yeah, we need to make sure that we're the ones lifting the trophy. We need to. And who else? Amad. Oh, man, it's so good to have Amad Diallo back. Honestly, he came on, and there was one thing that frustrated a lot of people, I think, was when he had the ball not long after coming on. Brilliant run, but instead of passing to Bruno, he shot. Now, I'll be real. I don't find him anywhere near as frustrating as Garnacho, because he does pass a lot more. But there's still them tendencies, right? And we need to just be a little bit careful of that. It's not just him, it's everyone in the team. But yeah, his 30-minute cameo was 20-minute cameo was so good. So good to have him back, and I hope he starts for the final. And last but not least, again, is Casemiro. Like, oh, this guy, I can't believe what I'm actually seeing with him at the minute. He's reinvented himself. He's modelled his game. It's a bit like, with Wayne Rooney, where he was a striker for his younger years, and he dropped back to that central midfield sort of position, dropped a little bit deeper. And Cass has almost done the same sort of thing, but in different ways. I know that doesn't really make a lot of sense. Cass has modelled his game, and he knows that his legs have gone. But what he's so good at doing is he's now not taking loads of touches on the ball. He's trying to take one, maybe two touches at most, and it's just causing less and less problems. And he's just... Look, I don't know what his future is for the club, I'll be honest, but if it keeps going like that, then thank you. Like, well played, fair enough. Can't really complain too much. And yeah, basically we ended up winning 4-1. The final goal from Mason Mount as well is ridiculous. So good from him. The touch on the right foot and the finish with the left, unbelievable. And yeah, really, really well done. But like I say, just think about that. How many shots on goal did they actually have where you were like, oh my God, how's that not gone in? Realistically, for me, there was none. None that come to mind anyway. So we play Spurs in the final. I think it was 2 weeks ago, Wednesday just gone, is the final. Going to be tough because Spurs have beaten us in all 3 games this season. However, we are undefeated in Europe. I'm just saying. We can't be the ones to lose to Spurs, guys. We can't. They're Spursy. They're Bottle Job FC. These are the man that wanted to support Man City beating their own team so that Arsenal wouldn't lift a trophy. That's how embarrassing they are. We can't. I'm sorry, we can't. We can't lose to them. Just can't. It can't be allowed. Anyway, on to FC stuff. You'll see we've been qualifying for champs. And I'll be honest, I feel like we're in quite a good spot on this account right now. We're playing some really good stuff. I feel like our game's improved a fair amount. There's still the odd mistake in there, I'll hold my hands up, but I think the one thing we've improved on is actually just being a bit more patient with our play. And rather than using that sprint button as often, it's using it in the right times, Because all you ever hear about FC or FIFA is, oh, it's all about pace. It's all about pace. And whilst that can be true in certain situations, it's using it at the right time, And one thing that really has helped me, by the way, this goal you're seeing right now, I love this goal. The passing from back to front is unbelievable. Yeah, while pace is important, I actually think the L1 and the R1 side of things is just as important. It's using it at the right times, the pace. Like here with Skulls, that he forgets the ball. Yeah, like I just think we've improved defensively. Again, I think we have improved slightly, but still a couple of mistakes I want to try and work on. Like what I noticed with us is we win the ball back quite well, but we give the ball straight back up. So I think sometimes just take your time with that first pass, and you'll see in that second game, Wout Weghorst, 5 goals and 1 assist. Got me thinking, is Wout Weghorst my favourite player in this series? And he might be. He might be. It's close, right? Because last year, if you remember that SBC card he got, he was so broken for us. So broken. But then we got him quite late in the game. I think was it around footies we got him or just before? Whereas this one, we've already had for quite a while. And he's unbelievable. Genuinely unbelievable. I think it's between him and Onana for me. I think Onana was there because Onana was here a little bit longer. But I just think Weghorst has maybe done some things that even Onana couldn't do. But we did have that time when it was Onana and Rooney, and they were destroying everyone. Like, so good. So enjoyable to use. And, yeah, it got me thinking, what is your guys, or who is your favourite player from this year that you've used? It can be an Evo card, it can be an icon, whoever you really, whoever you think. But, yeah, who is your favourite player from this year's game? Mine is either Weghorst or Onana. It's one of the two. I'm leaning more towards Weghorst right now, but yeah. You'll see we've completed the Luke Shaw and Ronaldo evolutions. So Ronaldo got some playstyles. Luke Shaw gets fullback plus plus, which is actually really nice because he becomes a valid option now. That was his one weakness, was the fact that he couldn't play fullback. And yeah, now that he can, it's so useful for us. It's so helpful. Anyway, you're going to see we're going to end off the video with just a couple of packs. So we start with a rare gold pack tradable, which is obviously for qualifying for champs, which we did again in our first 2 games. So I'm over the moon with that. I don't know how many Man United cards are coming next week. So I know obviously Bundesliga, I don't think there's any. But I know Fred's coming, I want to say. He may be the only one. I don't know if someone like Amrabat got a TOTS card or anything like that. But yeah, you'll see there we got some duplicates, and we did an 86 plus player pick. I get some mixed stuff with these. Sometimes you get some really good stuff, and other times you get packs like that, which are just dead. Absolutely terrible. And I'll be real, overall with Team of the Season, a little bit disappointed with certain things. I guess I'll save that for tomorrow's video because we're running out of time, but I'm still waiting for this whole build your own TOTS thing. Like, is that still coming? I don't know. But I think the evolution side of things need to be stepped up a little bit. They've been a little bit lackluster. Like, I was looking at them options again from earlier in the video, and the dribbling on some of them is so bad. I don't think you can pay the coins for it. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all very soon indeed.